But, you know, you always gotta remember what do you eat for Thanksgiving lunch or breakfast? Before the big feast, make breakfast burritos with leftovers, and that's what we're doing here today. So stand by and we'll get started. Gotta adjust this a little bit. There we go. Make sure we're gonna see all of Voldemort's messages today. And we can get started. So to expedite the process, I got some black beans that I left them on the stove top overnight and I forgot about them. The stove was off. I meant to put them back in the refrigerator. So I'm just letting them simmer at a nice warm temperature. They're up to temperature. So we can kind of put those to the side and they're good to go. What else are we going to use today? We got to have cheese, vegetables, eggs, meat. So let's get our vegetables ready to go first and foremost here. So we'll make scratching our eyes dangerous here. We got a Fresno pepper or red jalapeno. I don't know the difference, but we're going to dice it up real small. Seeds and all, you could mess around with de-seeding it and all that, but they're little seeds and it'll be fine. There we go. Set up. Let's get some green pepper in there as well. I don't have a trash bowl right around me. That could be an issue, but I'll just put the trash off to the side and sweep it off later. I'm not too stressed about it. Let's go ahead. We're going to use about a quarter of green pepper because I don't want it to overpower the Fresno. What's going on, numbers? Yeah, well, you know, don't yank on yourself too hard, buddy. You don't want to wreck what you have to be grateful for. Oh, thank you, Genius Martinez. I got a lot to be grateful for today, you know. Stunning good looks and everything. Alright, that guy's spamming. I think we're about done with him. We'll just dice the green onion, or green pepper, same size as the Fresno pepper. So you get your Fresno pepper and your green pepper. And, yeah. Cool. We can go get some cilantro for the black beans. That's a big never mind on the cilantro. I'm not sure where it went. Well, Braden, your mother's pretty stupid and passed on her genetics to you, so sorry about your luck. Obviously, she didn't love you very much if she named you something dumb like Braden. Just saying. Your dad obviously wasn't around if he allowed you to be named Braden. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. Alright. Let's move on. Let's prep our pork. Got some leftover Spam. We'll dice that up pretty small here. What's going on, Lady Wiser? Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, I'm just doing a breakfast burrito. Got some leftover black beans from last night that I'm going to use. Some Spam, some eggs, some vegetables. It'll be pretty good. Simple, quick. So, got some Spam here. I'm just going to use some breakfast sausage as well. Just so this burrito has some girth. It'll be pretty good. And then can put back in the fridge. Yeah. So the beans are all cooked, so we're going to set those off to the side. We're going to leave the lid on. That'll keep them warm. Got a hot plate. Well, not a hot plate, but you get it. So we'll let that preheat. And meanwhile, while that preheating, we got grate our cheese and mix our eggs or whatnot. So we're gonna do Monterey Jack cheese as well as mozzarella. And it'll be pretty good. What are you doing for Thanksgiving, Lady Wiser? It's got some mozzarella. We'll add that there. We'll go ahead and set that off to the side. Got some eggs. Let's go ahead and scramble them real quick. Now this is walking the line of whether I'm going to make one burrito or two burrito. appreciate it, nobody. That's very nice of you. Where's my cowl? I got your egg. We'll season them later. That sounds excellent. So, are there like neighbors that are banging each other in your community, Lady Weiser? The people want to know. I've heard crazy things about those type of communities. So, got some black beans over there. They're already cooked. I got egg. I got some breakfast sausage spam here. I got some Fresno pepper, green pepper there. Monterey Jack cheese, mozzarella cheese. And then also, some burrito tortillas here. So, and let's turn the heat up on there, get that preheated nice and appropriately. I mean, that did not answer the question, Lady Weiser. I've heard those communities are kind of wild. Pan wasn't quite preheated. Probably should put some oil in. Some of the sausages is sticking, but it'll be alright. Break up the sausage. We're just going to get a little bit of butter to help along with the vegetables here. I don't know. I think you're ignorant if you don't believe your neighbors are banging. I mean, what do you think caused the ambulance to come, Did not preheat this pan properly, and I'm paying the penalty for it. I mean, that's alright, it'll just be a little bit harder to clean. Yeah. Let's make sure we heat the, so what you're telling me is you're robbing the grave. Good for you. Are any of them rich, dying, and in poor health, asking for a friend? tortilla going in. Just softening up a little bit. I encourage you to do some more investigation. I think they're up to something. Oh, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Kylie. Hopefully you're doing something good today. And let's all take a minute to be grateful that our parents didn't name us Braden or Jaden for that matter. Hopefully you didn't name any of your kids Jaden or Braden, Kylie. But yeah, that sounds lovely. Do they all live locally? Or are they still in the house? Nice and soft. Now the sausage has got a lot of seasoning on it already, but I'm going to add some garlic powder because I want a little bit of garlicness in it. Sausage is Spam, it's got plenty of salt, so don't be tempted to add it's a temporary arrangement, Lady Wiser. Okay, fair enough. Mix that garlic powder in, and once that's mixed in, you know what? You're gonna go ahead and add some cumin in. Well, I kind of like that term geezer pleaser, though. I haven't heard that one before. But apparently it gets tossed around at potlucks. Just saying. Well, I'm thinking we're going to have enough for 2 burritos. So just in case, I'm going to heat another shell. Who's going to eat your green bean casserole or green bean soup, ham and green bean soup or whatever? Yeah, we're just going to cover that up with, set it off to the side, cover it with a towel. Keep it warm. You can always resupple it by putting it back on. Alright. Starting to go good. Oh yeah, had a couple of escapees there. Not much, but I'm just going to give it a little bit of a hit of lime juice here. Wasn't a whole ton, but I'll be enough to bring it up. Not yet dancing on the sun, but I'm thinking about it. No, I'm behind the times, literally and figuratively. Let's give your meat a little bit of a taste. See if it needs any adjustment. That chili's hot. That's good to go. Well, it's just super secret technique. Doing that one pan life. Egg goes in. It's 2 eggs. And all that's going to do is give you a little bit more protein and bind everything together nicely. Kind of like Olive Lady Weiser's neighbors. Stir that up. This is going to make some great breakfast burrito filling. But you can use potato as your carb, you can use beans as your carb, even rice, although I think rice kind of sucks. Alright. Happy Thanksgiving, Daenerys. Glad to see you. Hope you're doing something fun today. I got some time to spend with family or friends or your dog or cat or whatever floats your boat. We can go ahead and turn the heat off. Just push that over to the side, so only the bottom little bit will burn, if anything. I don't think it will. Let's go ahead. Let's get a little bit of mozzarella, a little bit of Monterey Jack. Let's get a good scooping of your pork and veggies there. Yeah. That's good. We got move it over there a little bit. Scoop of black beans, drain the juices. A little bit more cheese on top. Ooh, this is going to be tricky. Let's go ahead and pull this out. We're going to need a pan for something here. that back on there, bring it back up to temperature. We're gonna have to deglaze it, but that's okay. Meanwhile, I'm gonna add some hot sauce to this, just to give it kind of that acidy flavor. I like it. I'm going to add a little bit of cheese here just to help seal it up. Oh yeah, this is going to be a good burrito. What's going on, Nazar? How you doing today? A little bit of vinegar will take care of that. Give it a little bit of a scrapey scrape. Get all that bullshit out. Okay, that's good enough. Hopefully that doesn't stick on the burrito. Oh, hold on. Oman's in the Middle East. Nice place. Hold on. What video are you talking about, Scarface? I'd love to see it. What's going on, Elliot? Because it is 10:50. You know. Oh, I caught that movie reference. Now, you have like Miller Lights in Oman, though? Happy Thanksgiving, Dom. Or is that like frowned upon? Yeah, well, you know, I got my little doggies. Penny, where are you at? Because my family is a lot more loyal than yours, isn't that right? Mm. Oh, hey, Mr. Balls, welcome back. Now, just breakfast burritos. You know, that's good. Alright, let's hit that up with some oil. I'm not gonna put my wiener dogs in puppy jail, you know, just to go home for like 2 days. Oh, well, you know, choices were made, JFK. Burrito goes in, just like that. Oh, well, it's still morning where I'm at in Nazar, you know. I'm assuming it's not a holiday over there for you all, but glad to stop by Nazar. Well, you know, it is Thanksgiving Day, and I am posting. Well, I had a situation where I forgot to set the timer up on the coffee pot, so coffee's brewing. Oh, thank you, Mr. Balls. Yeah, government employee. Yeah, I mean, postmen get off work too. All right, I'll take a look at that, Scarface. Oh, the spammer's back off of probation. I'm pretty tolerant, but you're really annoying. go to jail. Let's make sure we don't burn the burrito. Oh yeah, that's a good crisp outside on that. We'll give it 30 seconds and then we'll roll it again. Work for the feds, you know. Alright. Yeah, you know, I respect Georgia. Good state. So, we're gonna pull out on time, as always. And set that off. Turn the burner off. We can always reheat it in a minute if I decide I need a second burrito. Let that cool with the cheese, pull everything together. One is not a t-shirt, it's a button down. Is that what you're looking for, Elliot? I don't know, Sydney. I think you always need to pull out on time. Yeah, I'm a home cook, you know. I respect that, Dom. Good for you. Rehab's for quitters. And I hope we're talking about the original Coca-Cola that has real sugar in it. Yeah, well, you can't rush perfection. I'm sorry you like the gray hairs dying. Geezer pleaser. Coke Zero sucks. Alright, that's what we got for a nice little breakfast burrito. It is gonna be good. Being that the store is closed, oh yeah, I don't like paying taxes either. I don't know what time dinner will be served. I haven't decided what I'm making, but I'm kind of limited to what I have in my fridge and freezer, so we'll see. Now, is that a drug reference, or is that like an honest question if we're taxed on sugar? I've heard worse comparison. I've heard Steve-O and I've heard Joey from Friends. You know, I am thankful that I get to spend my days at home with my little wiener dogs. I hope you're having a good one, Miss Loco. No, it's the same price, but they use fake sugar and it sucks. I think so. I've heard the Steve-O comparison once or twice before, but the one I get a lot more is Joey from Friends. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I take that one as a compliment. Joey doesn't share food. water's pretty good. I'm not aboard the prune juice train though. That's what we were looking for, Danny. Yeah, well, I don't think she's subscribed yet. Sorry about your luck, Elliot. Yeah. Opened up yourself to that one, Lady Wiser. But is he wrong? Now remember, you do gotta pay the tax sometimes. Wieners! I don't know. That's between you and JFK, Lady Wiser. Oh, thanks, Sid. I appreciate that. I usually take them with. Well, I don't go. I'll take holiday to go skiing, but I'll either find somebody I trust to stay at my place with them. Usually. I don't know. I think that's probably a myth. There are better ways to do it. Personally, I prefer salmonella to get you moving again. Yeah, well, I ain't Italian. I'm not a gypsy, so. Danina, no. No, they're not real great at skiing. Yeah, he's just giving us public health announcements here. Get ready for RFK's health department. Well, I got a very relaxed throat, Elliot. That tends to get me hired. Microsoft Office. I don't know, middle management skills. I don't know what you're asking. What are you trying to hire me for? Depends on the position. Yeah, that's fair. Cock and balls. Yeah. Yeah. No. Well, you're trying to hire me, Elliot? You know, it's a position. I would base it off of your experience and look at the position that you're trying to get hired into and rephrase the description that applies to you. What are you trying to get hired for, and what did you do previously, Elliot? I'm assuming you meant prunes. But, you know, honestly, that autocorrect could stand Mr. Balls. Yeah, it's time for burrito number 2 here. Coffee's ready. this. Oh, yeah, exactly. I'm going to have to scroll up, but yeah. It was definitely good enough to have another one. We'll go about 2/3 coffee on this, 1/3 milk. That way I can drink it right away and it doesn't burn the shit out of my mouth. Well, shit, do you want me to put on a sombrero, Alex? I mean, how can I fix this? Yeah, yams kind of suck. I'll agree with that. But sweet potato. See, that's kind of the trick to a good CV, Elliot, is phrasing. Yams suck, sweet potatoes are good. So keep that in mind. I mean, I would take the 4 months' pay and find a better job, upgrade, invest it. Yikes, JFK. If you work your way up at Walmart, you can do quite well for yourself. Oh, Elliot, don't stress. You know, I live in Hawaii. Family lives back in Michigan. Yeah, I gotta watch the dogs. Yeah, fuck yams. I mean, and as long as you don't romanticize it, you know, today's just another day like any other day. I'll be fine. So we're going to put the cheese in. I'm going to put it on the bottom. That way it's closest to the heat. Save just enough to use as your food glue here. The sausage, Spam, pepper mix that's going to go in as well. Ooh, shit. Dogs are going to get some of that. I'm okay with it. Get some of that black bean action on there. I should have drained it a little bit better, but it's alright. Never got hired at Chipotle, but apparently, according to their posters, you can make 6 figures within like 4 years there. I'm not sure I believe it. I think probably like one guy did that. That was probably like the owner's kid or something. But now some hot sauce. I'm getting fired up. Some more coffee in me. Take some cheese just so we can make sure to seal it up real good. You don't want any leakage or seepage. Seal side down first. A little bit of a press, not too much. And we'll see what it looks like in 30 seconds to a minute. Walmart can be a career. You can definitely work your way up there, you know, and if you maximize your benefit plans, it's not terrible. No, I don't do guacamole on breakfast, burritos. Saute onions, I don't think I need them because I did that with the peppers and with the pork. Nah, you know, that's one strategy. I mean, I'm amazed by how little CNAs get paid to wipe ass, you know. No, girlfriend's coming out for Christmas, Elliot, so. Ooh, experience by what? I missed something. Working at Walmart? Let's leave that on there to keep it from unrolling. It depends where I live. Every once, twice a year or so. My family lives with me. I got the little dogs with me. I mean, the internet really does make the world a smaller place. So there are a lot of bums that never leave their hometown, and I'm not one of them. It's always good, nice to see the family, but no, I've never worked at Walmart, Lady Wiser. But I respect the people that do, and you can make a make a career out of it. That's a good question. Yeah, she has an heiress. Okay, 2 kilograms. This could go one of two ways. I'm sure JFK's follow-up question is how tall you are. Once again, pull out on time, just to show you what the bottom of this looks like. Perfectly toasted burrito. Go turn that off. Allow this to cool just a little bit before we cut into it. Oh, 5'11". Now, is Elliot a girl's name in England? We gotta determine this too. Yeah, well, you might like that, Mr. Cock and Balls. And chances are, Elliot is a girl's name, 5'11", 82 kilos, could be kind of hot. I'll consider that. That takes like 7 hours, though. I'm gonna pay the tax real quick. Kiko, venez qua. Sit. 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 Good girl. Kiko, sit. Boy. Da 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 da. I mean, hell, wish I was, 5'11". Oh, man. Yeah, can we define what gender fluid is? Oh, there's hot sauce on the interior, Cock and Balls. You're prepared for anything. There, better? Can you define which interior we're talking about, Cock and Balls? Aw, thanks, Danny. Thank you, Dragon Lady. Thanks, Ray. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. All right, I got the Lions game on the background. We're looking pretty good. Bears can go eat a cucumber. Takes one to know one, cock and balls. Yeah, I mean, we could definitely continue down the morgue road, but I'm eating and we'll come back to that maybe tomorrow. Thanks, Ray. It's going to be a good day. Yeah, I haven't really been paying attention. I think they probably won, though. They were up by 10 with, like, I don't know, 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. They should have been fine. We've sucked nut for a very, very long time, Sydney. It's our time. We've earned it. All right. Kind of exhausted myself today. Put myself in a food coma with those two girthy burritos. But I wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Might be back later, maybe not. Who knows? But thank you all for joining. I really hope you all have a great day. Ciao. Yeah, it takes a big man to beat down on Detroit. The burrito was delicious, lady. Ciao, ciao. Thanks, cock and balls. See you, Sydney. See you, Danny.